playlist today. So I'm gonna have you just sit up on your mat. You can sit however you're comfortable. I'm gonna cross my legs because that's nice and comfortable to me. We're gonna just start by giving everything just a nice shake out and check in with the body. See how everybody's feeling now. Okay, so let's take a nice inhale, both arms up. Think of reaching really wide. We're gonna drop your right arm and exhale over. Inhale it up. Exhale, drop your left arm over. Inhale up. Exhale, round forward over your legs. Belly button in. Now, think of lifting through your pelvic floor. Stack your spine up one vertebrae at a time. Take your hands behind your head and just open the chest, relax your shoulders. Don't lean back too far, just a little bit. Good, we'll reach back up again on the nice inhale. Drop your front arm. Exhale, give yourself a nice stretch. Inhale over. Pressing the other hip to the floor, drop your back arm. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale forward over your legs. Inhale, stack back up. And once again, bring the hands behind the head. Take a nice exhale. Hold your inhale and lift the chest just gently toward the ceiling. And exhale, release and relax back down. We're gonna bend your knees here, start getting involved in that lower spine. So feet flat on the floor if you can, sit up tall as comfortably as you can, right on top of the ischial tuberosity. I like to hold on to my thighs right here, it just helps give a little stretch. So you're gonna exhale, tuck your pelvis, round your spine back, pull your belly button in, relax your shoulders, hold, and then inhale, stack back up. So again, exhale, scoop that pelvis round your spine, feeling that lumbar spine tuck. Inhale it up. Now, a counter indicator to this would be if you had a bulging disc or anything like that in your lumbar spine, this would not be a great movement for you, in which case I would give you another option. Exhale, scoop in. We're gonna add a little twist here. We're gonna hold on with your back arm. I don't care which one it is. Release the other and just rotate the upper body. And then bring it back in and stack it up. We're gonna do that again. Round, tuck that pelvis, release your other arm and rotate back. Inhale back up. Exhale, nice and gently moving through. This is probably your first workout today, right? Just getting moving. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, scoop in. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, inhale, stack back up. We'll do one more to each side. Scoop the pelvis on the exhale. Hold for the inhale. Release the arm, exhale, twist. Come back to center, inhale and stack it up. One more time, scoop in, exhale. Release the arm, rotate. Back to center and stack it back up. Good, from here we're gonna roll it all the way back onto your mat. So let's glide all the way down. And release. And we're just gonna talk a little bit about your pelvis here. So think of your pelvis being that nice triangle with your pubic bone and the ASIS bones here. We're going to go into a little imprint and release. Imprint the pelvis and release. Good, so you're using the inhale to stay. Find your neutral or level pelvis. You're going to exhale, imprint the pelvis, hold for the inhale, exhale to release to neutral. Again, inhale. Exhale, imprint. Try not to use your glutes. Try to use just your abdominals. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, release. Now we're going to add a nice little shoulder bridge here. So you're going to take a nice inhale. Make sure the heels are right underneath your knees. Knees are going straight ahead like 11s, right? Take an inhale. Exhale, imprint your pelvis just like you did before without using the glutes. Then engage your glutes, squeeze, and push the hips up to the ceiling, articulating one vertebrae at a time all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, articulate back down. Your rib cage comes down first, one vertebrae at a time as you exhale. And release back to the neutral spine. Inhale. Again, shoulders relaxed, fingertips reaching long. Exhale to imprint, squeeze all the air out. Engage your glutes, press up the hips toward the ceiling, lengthening through. The knees are going straight out like 11s. Hold for an inhale. Exhale to articulate back down, one vertebrae at a time. Lengthen through and release to your neutral. One more time. We're going to stay up this time. Take a nice inhale. On the exhale, imprint, roll up. Articulate through. Hold at the top here. Take a nice inhale. Now you want to keep your hips right in place and carefully pick up one foot, heel, ball, toe. Bring it to tabletop. Hold there for the inhale. Make sure the other knee is going straight ahead and then place the foot back down. Toe, ball, heel. Take a nice inhale. On the exhale, let the heel lift, let the toes lift, and lift to tabletop. Hold for the inhale, and press it back down to the floor. Toe, ball, heel. Hold for the inhale. Again, on the exhale, lift the other leg. Hold, inhale. Exhale, back down. Lift the other leg, inhale. On the exhale, hold the inhale. On the exhale, move the leg and step back down. One more each leg. You're going to inhale, prepare. Exhale, peel that foot off the floor without allowing the hips to move. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, back down, toe, ball, heel. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, back down, toe, ball, heel. Roll it back down, one vertebrae at a time, lengthen through, and then just let that release. Let your knees drop side to side. Good, now nice little ab prep here. Fingertips are reaching long on the mat. We're just gonna lift the arms so they're barely hovering off the mat. You're gonna inhale, look down like you're looking toward your knees. On the exhale, think of your rib cage sliding to your pelvis, and there's no movement in the pelvis here. The pelvis is staying nice and still and strong. Take a nice inhale to stay. See if you can connect a little deeper in the core. Think of flattening out the abdominals front to back. Lifting through the pelvic floor the whole time. Inhale, exhale, release it back down. Again, inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Arms hover, nod the chin, come into flexion, exhale. Hold for the inhale, start to lift the arms up, and you don't want to come up any higher than where you feel the shoulders stay, and then you circle the arms all the way around, exhale. Inhale, start to lift the arms, stay connected in the core. Exhale, circle those arms around 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, circle around 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, circle around 4. One more time, lift. Exhale, circle around 5. We're going to reverse that circle. Inhale, open wide. If you're feeling any tension in the neck, you could release the head, neck, and shoulders down. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, circle back down, engaging those obliques and lats. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to the sides. Inhale, stay. Exhale, release the head, neck, and shoulders back. I'm just going to glance at my notes. I want to make sure I'm going into the right place here. Coming into our, warm up. Swimming prep. So from here, we're actually going to rock yourself up. I was right. You're going to rotate onto your tummy. So let's turn around, come all the way down on your stomach for a little breaststroke prep or swimming prep. So we're going to lie all the way down. Abs nice and tight and strong. Take a nice inhale. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a big liar. Just come in hands and knees. Get used to it. So I want your hands directly under your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. You want to make sure you're not allowing your spine to tuck. You also, or the pelvis to tuck, and you don't want to be hanging out with everything hanging. So neck is long, like you're balancing a tabletop on the back of your neck. It's for resting between your shoulder blades and then on your tailbone. Take a nice inhale and just stretch one leg out. No movement in that hip or pelvis, so no shift. And then bring it back down, inhale. On the exhale, stretch the other leg out. Holding for the inhale. And bring it back down. Now we're going to add in. You're going to stretch one leg out. And then we're going to lift the opposite hand off that mat and reach. Keep the shoulder down away from the ear. Inhale, bring both back down to your start. Try not to shift side to side. You're going to reach the other leg out and the opposite arm. Inhale, back down. On the exhale, let's just add a little lift to that leg, engaging. Make sure the hip doesn't turn out. You want to hold it in place. Inhale it back down. Exhale, opposite leg and opposite arm. Shoulders stay in place, and you don't allow your body to shift side to side. Exhale, reach. Inhale down. Exhale, reach. Inhale down. You're using that exhale to engage and squeeze all the air out from the lungs. Inhale down. Exhale, reach. Let's add a little more, see if we can really engage that core. Reach the opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold it there. Shoulders down, abs tight. We're going to lower just the leg and lift it up for 6. Lower and lift for 5. Lower and lift for 4. Relax your shoulders a little bit. Press gently away from the floor. 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to release that down. Go right to the other side. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, reach. Hold there, shoulder away from the ear, in the body, lower that other leg and lift it for 6, and lift for 5, and lift for 4, and lift for 3, and lift for 2, and lift for 1. Hold it, inhale, release back down. Now, keep your hands where they are. Shift your hips back toward your heels, then let your pelvis round, like you're trying to pull your torso up away from your legs. Gently pushing into the floor, but relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Nice shell stretch there. Inhale, exhale, and release it back. All right, moving on into your 100. So today, I'm gonna start you sort of from the beginning of where I would start most of my mat clients. If you're brand new to Pilates, obviously check in with your body frequently. Nothing should be done with any pain. If it's hurting, it means either it's not right in your body or we need to make an adjustment so that you're getting the work out of it. You won't benefit from any of the exercises if you're doing them from a painful position. Everything has to start from the most comfortable level you can. You should know the difference in your body, whether it's pain or whether it's work. Right? So we're going to start with our 100. I'm going to give you the option to keep the legs either on the floor or in tabletop, adding flexion with the upper body and then some endurance with the breath. The goal is to hold the shoulders nice and still and not allow yourself to be bouncing. Keep neutral or a light imprint in the pelvis. Hopefully you know the difference. I'll be releasing a little tutorial about that just because there's a little talking that goes along with it. And today we want to work out. So we're going to roll all the way back onto your mat. You're going to relax the head, neck, and shoulders back and down for a second. Come back to that start position. I'm going to hold my neutral pelvis, but if you're going to be coming into your imprint, this is where you're going to start with a nice light imprint. So take a nice inhale on the exhale, connect the core, lift through the pelvic floor, lift the arms to hover the mat, nod the chin, and slide into flexion. Now your legs can stay right here, and we're going to add the upper body pumping, or if you want to add a challenge, we're going to take a nice inhale. On the next exhale, lift one leg, hold the pelvis nice and still, and then the other leg comes to tabletop, squeeze those legs together. Think of your triceps squeezing lightly right here. Inhale through the nose and pump those arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Use the exhale to compress the abs. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 30. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 4, 50. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep relaxing your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Now hold for the inhale. See if you can sip up just a little higher. And then exhale, release it back. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. Relax your neck side to side. And release it back down, feet to the floor. Now we're coming into our roll up. I'm going to start you with a roll up prep. If you're able to go into the full, you go right ahead. I'm sliding back so that I'm all the way on my mat. I'm going to have my knees stay bent and my feet on the edge of the mat here. Lengthen through that torso. We're going to start with the arms lifting up overhead. Now, I don't want your arms to go so far that your rib cage pops up off the floor. You want to keep engaged in those lats so the ribs stay down the whole time. We're going to circle the arms. I know that's not the traditional movement, but that's what we're going to do. Reaching the hands, hovering the mat toward the feet. Now we're coming up with a prep here, which means we're going to stay neutral in our pelvis to start and just come up to there. Inhale, you can't go any further. Exhale, release back down and reach the arms up overhead. Good, nice circle taken. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, up. Inhale, up. Now our knees and feet are squeezing together. The pelvic floor is lifted. We're going to add on to this. You're going to inhale, nod the chin, and come up. Now, I'm going to give you a little hint here. Place the forearms on the floor so that the elbows bend and press down, right? You can even press your hands. Nod the chin, imprint your pelvis. So pull your whole spine down to the mat. Use your elbows to help you. Then slide your hands up your legs to come all the way up. Extend the legs once you get to the top. Flex your feet and round over. Nice stretch. Inhale, you come back down. Bend your knees as you come down. Just a slight bend. The feet are far away. Articulate your spine down. Elbows can come to the floor so you're evenly coming down with a little assist. Again, arms come up. Watch the rib cage. Nod the chin. Imprint on the exhale. Lengthen through that spine. Come up slow with control. Slide through. You want to keep the feet on the floor the whole time through that. Don't allow them to lift. Knees bend, slide down, slow with control, one vertebrae at a time. Now without using the assist if you can. We're gonna inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, imprint the spine all the way down to the mat. Lengthen through, slow with control. Your spine stays rounded all the way over the legs. Lengthening, shoulders are down. Inhale back. Exhale, imprint one vertebrae at a time, comes all the way to the floor. We've got two more here. Inhale. Exhale. Flex it over. One more time, lengthen it down. Tuck that pelvis, articulate through. Open out, inhale. We're gonna come all the way up and stay up this time. Nod the chin. Come all the way up into flexion and round over the legs. Inhale, stack it back up. Good. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna add just a little bit of a twisting here, give you a little bit of a break. So I'm gonna have you open your legs out a little wider than your mat if you can. Now, here's a good chance where you might want to be seated on a little pillow or a blanket or a towel just to have the hips up here, because I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. I want your back to stay nice and strong and you're neutral. If you're finding that you're tucking underneath here, you're not in your neutral, you're not going to get the benefit out of this movement. So you could just bend the knees if you don't have a pillow handy so that your back stays nice and straight, you're up on top of the pelvis, or add a little block or pillow underneath if you can. So I'm going to start by facing you. Those feet are flexed. You're up nice and tall. We're going to take the arms out and we're going to open them out, and I don't want them right next to your shoulders and definitely not behind you. They're slightly in front of you so you can actually see your fingers and your peripheral vision. We're going to rotate to your, let's go to one side. Inhale. Exhale now. This front arm is going to reach toward that foot. The back hand is going to turn down so you can see my thumb turning down behind me, and I'm reaching the arms in opposite directions. This opposite hip is pressing to the floor. You're going to inhale now, stack back up, that back hand flips back up, and you rotate all the way back to start. We will inhale to twist. This front arm is going to saw off that pinky toe, the back arm turns down, the arms reach in opposite directions as you exhale. You inhale, stack back up, exhale, untwist. Inhale, twist. Exhale, round over the leg. Inhale, stack back up, exhale, untwist. Inhale, twist. Exhale, round over the leg. Inhale, stack it up. Exhale, untwist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, twist. Keep the hips strong and down on the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, untwist. One more to each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale and relax the arms down. Excellent. We're going to release and relax all the way back down to the mat here. Lengthen it through and release. We're going to start with your right leg. So it doesn't matter to me if that's your front or your back. Your left leg's going to extend on the floor similar to the way it did before. We're just going to give that right hip a little release and relax for single leg circle here. You're going to extend that leg up to the ceiling. Give your foot a nice flex and point and just release. Now, pelvis is going to stay nice and still. Rib cage is going to stay still. Shoulders are still. Take those arms out just a little wider than your mat and relax them down to the mat, to the floor or your mat. You're going to take this leg. It's going to circle down toward the left, around and up. Exhale. You're going to inhale to circle. Exhale around. And what you're doing is you're focusing on keeping your pelvis nice and still here, not allowing it to lift and rock like that. You want to keep your torso and your spine nice and still. You inhale, circle, exhale. Now we reverse your circle. Inhale and exhale. No movement in the spine, no movement in the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. You could keep a slight bend in this knee if you want to so that your pelvis isn't wiggling all around. One more inhale. Exhale, bend that knee and place the foot back down on the floor. We're going to bring the other knee into the chest. Give it a little hug. Let it release and relax. Back to center and extend the leg up. Flex and point that foot, just giving it a quick little stretch. Taking that leg, circle it down across toward the right leg, around and up. One. Inhale, I had to make sure I wasn't going to kick that table. Two. Inhale, circle, pelvis staying nice and still. Three. Inhale, exhale for four. Inhale, exhale for five. And we're going to reverse that circle. Inhale out. Exhale up. One. Inhale up. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale and bend the knee and release it back down. Excellent job. Okay, so next one, we're coming into our little endurance series here. Keep in mind that if your neck starts to feel any tension, you can release the head, neck, and shoulders down onto the mat for any or all of this. What I don't want you to do is be lifting and releasing, lifting and releasing. You want to stay in one position or the other, so sort of make your decision what that can be. Now, that isn't to say you can't start in flexion and then finish the exercise continuing with the lower body and let the upper body come down. You totally can do that. I just don't want you to be switching back and forth the whole time. You want to try to do as much as you can one way, and then when you can't, back off of it. Okay, so starting in a challenging but comfortable position for you, we're gonna come back into our ab prep where your arms hovered, your triceps are squeezing, you nod the chin, inhale, slide into flexion, exhale. Abs are staying tight. We're gonna keep the neutral in the pelvis or a light imprint if you need to as you bring one leg and then the other into tabletop with no movement in the pelvis or torso. Single leg, you're gonna reach one leg out, exhale. Bring the other hand to your inner thigh, inner knee, and then the opposite hand to the outside of the ankle. Inhale, you come through the center and you switch. Other knee comes in, hand to the inside of knee, outside of ankle. Inhale, switch. So your torso, exhale as you reach, is staying strong and still. Inhale and exhale. You're compressing the abdominals the whole time. One more. Back into center. Now bring the hands behind the head. Legs are going to stay right there and they're squeezing together. You're going to take the upper body only. Twist toward me. Exhale. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come to center. So your legs are staying nice and still. Your pelvis isn't twisting. Inhale, center. You're not pulling on the head and the shoulders are staying wide. Inhale. The elbow probably won't cross all the way toward the other knee. It's going to stay in place. You just feel the ribs twist and the shoulders come for the ride. One more. Good. Continuing, we're going to add the lower body. So as you twist, you bring that knee toward you and the other leg goes out. Inhale, center. You twist, you bring that knee towards you and the other leg goes out. You inhale, everything center. Exhale, twist and extend. Inhale, center. Twist, exhale. Inhale, center. Twist, exhale. Inhale, center. Twist, exhale. Inhale, center. 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 Exhale. Last one. Toward me. Go to the back. Exhale. Back to center. One more exercise if you can do it. Extend those legs up. Abs are tight. You stay connected. You're in neutral. You're going to lower one leg toward the floor. Give that other leg with both legs pulsing in opposite directions. Inhale, switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. And switch. Shoulders relaxed. Pulse and pulse. Pulse and pulse. Exhale, exhale. Lift through the pelvic floor, stay connected. Exhale, reach and reach. Long and strong, 2, and 1. And stay right here in the center. Inhale, reach up if you can. Exhale, release it back, hug those knees. Good, from here we're gonna rock yourself up to a seated position. Quick sip of water if you need it after that little endurance series. A little bit of upper body today. Good, so we're gonna slide back to the hands and knees on the mat. And then, you know what, let's come down. We'll do the lower body, then the upper body. So we're gonna do your single leg kick here. We're gonna do it as a prep. So I'm gonna have you relax your head, neck, and shoulders down to the mat. You can turn your head so it's facing me, you can see what's going on. Abs are nice and tight. I'm gonna lift just a little so that you can see what I'm saying. You're gonna think about engaging your legs. So they're straight to the floor here, but they're staying on the floor to start. Think about your kneecaps lifting gently. Think about your pubic bone sort of gently pressing to the floor. Now you don't wanna round up off the floor here. You just wanna feel like your belly button is engaging a little bit. The abs are staying tight, the glutes are squeezing. You're connected in the core and the shoulders are relaxed and down. We're gonna start by bending one knee. You're gonna point that foot, squeezing in as tight as you can. You're gonna let it release. Flex the foot, squeeze it in as tight as you can, let it release. point it again, and then stretch it back down. We'll do the other leg now. You're gonna point the foot long and pull the whole foot into the glute. Release, you're gonna flex it and pull it in. Release, you're gonna point it and pull it in, and then you release. Now it goes a little faster. You're gonna use your exhale, you're gonna squeeze in, and just like your 100, you don't wanna bounce around. You're gonna exhale, squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze, and release back down. Exhale, squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze, inhale. Inhale, you point, flex, point, and reach. Squeeze the back of the leg and the glute, and reach. Keep your pelvis nice and still, and reach. I don't know if you can hear the song right now, but it's all by myself. Yeah, it's a good one. Exhale, 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 inhale. Squeeze in, 2, 3. Last one on that. Front, 2, 3, and then the back leg. 1, 2, 3, and reach it out. Good, we're gonna press up, quick shelf stretch here. And then we're gonna finish with Pilates push-ups. Now I'm gonna do them on my knees, because like I said, we're kind of starting from the place of a beginner today. So I'm gonna have you shift your knees in together, so you're squeezing them in, and then you're gonna walk your hands forward so that they're right underneath your shoulders, right? Just a little bit wider. Now, I want you to do 2 things. Make sure that your elbows aren't going straight out to the side, and they aren't coming straight into your side either. They're gonna go at a 45-degree angle, slightly out, and you're gonna make sure you're not pinching or drawing them toward your ears. We're gonna think of lowering your chest right here toward the floor, right? And you're gonna go it nice and slow. So we're gonna take an inhale to lower for 3 counts and exhale to lift for 3 counts. Don't let your hips dip. Also, they shouldn't be sticking up in the air. They're in line with your shoulders to your knees. Here we go. Take a nice inhale and lower down, 2, 3, just to a hover. Exhale, up, 2, 3. Inhale, down, 2, 3. Exhale. Inhale, down, and down, and down. Exhale, up, and up, and up. 2 more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, up, up, and hold. Now, press your feet into the floor, lifting into a nice plank. Inhale. Then we're going to lift the hips and draw into a nice downward facing dog and walk the feet out from each other just a little bit. Give everything a nice little pedal. Good, keeping those feet there, keeping those hands in place. Shift forward to a plank. Inhale. Shift the hips up. Exhale. Shoulders away from the ears, chest pressing toward your thighs. 1 more inhale, plank. Set your knees back down. Rounded back shell stretch. And stack it back up. Okay. Thank you for joining me for my first virtual or Zoom workout. I hope that these will grow. I hope that they will improve. As I said, this was my first, so I'm looking for lots of feedback from you guys. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's all good. As I said, this was a basic, very beginner-like workout for Pilates and Pilates Mat. So it's a great warm-up if you're going out for a run. Maybe today it's a beautiful